Let's see if I'm live. Ooh, I am live, but it's not viewing anything. Alright, let me... there we go. Okay, good. I am live. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, let's get this money. Let's do this. We're playing some Cash Cleaner Simulator today. I know nobody's watching. I imagine I'm new to the live streaming game. So hopefully people are watching. So let me see some shit. Okay. Alright, let's continue with the orders. Why is it? I want my 1080p. There we go. I just noticed my stream wasn't on 1080p. Shit, that's crazy. Why is it? I want my 1080p. So yeah, I'm new to the streaming game. If anyone's just watching stream, I'm used to making videos. I'm really used to talking to myself and making videos alone. This is so weird. Like I'm tabbing in and out just to see. Like, I don't know. It says I have no current viewers. That's fine. They'll see me. People will come show up, even though I'm talking to nobody. It's all good in the hood. What cupcake? It is not a stream or a video that my dog's never involved. Say hi. Alright, gotta load that up with more cash. We're gonna load that up. A good way for me to... Let me pull up chat on my phone so I don't have to... Yeah, what's up? I'm already live.
When you get me up, I'm just gonna get on SS and get my thing transferred over first.
What, in the morning?
In the morning.
Okay.
Yep. And then we'll start after that.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me go to my YouTube. I want to pull up chat on my phone. This is where a second monitor would be helpful. But I don't have a second monitor. I do have my phone, which I remember doing with New World. Funny enough. I just gotta find... Where the hell's my stream at? It says I'm live, but I don't see my stream anywhere. Yeah, it's the public. Let me play with it on my phone. Me. Man, I don't remember how I did it. No, it's a short. Here we go, live. No. You know, it's funny. For everyone that's watching right now, I used to live stream New World, and I don't remember how I did it. And my phone's on 57%. Let's see. That's fine. I'll just tab in and out every now and then. Or wonder something. I know I could pop it out. Pop out. Have up this game. Let me go into the settings. I know I should have did this all before anything. Let's do windowed. Oh shit, hang on. No. We can do... Damn, what should I do here? Because my... I don't know, let me see how this looks. Actually, no. You know what? No. We're going to stay with borderless, and I'll just tab in and out What matters is that you guys are seeing my shit. I might be late to respond, but fuck it. It's all good in the hood. Actually, let me close that out. Right, now I can see chat here. But no, I'm actually gonna go back. I actually would like to see if chat. So all I gotta do is just fucking change my shit. We'll go. No, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Let me see. Good. That puts me here. And I'm still capturing there. So let me pop out the chat, which I know none of you cannot see. You'll actually see on stream it's actually a little bit off, which is fine because I'm just playing with it at the moment. I got fixed on OBS obviously, but let me see. Let me make this bigger. Make this a little bit. We'll go. This is probably the best that it will be because I would like to see chat as well. So now that I have that under control, let's put you like right here where I can see the gameplay, and then I can grab my chat, which now I can see chat very live. That way I don't need to keep alt tabbing. That's gonna look kind of funky. I actually want to see how it looks like on yeah, it's a little bit janky, but hey, it works. It works. So all I gotta do is just pull up that and then pull up that, and there you go. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're good, we're good. Man, this is kind of weird playing like this. I'm so used to full screen. All good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. I wonder something. I could actually play with this. I know I was supposed to do all this off camera, but I didn't have the time. Let's do 13. How's that look? That's more centered. Let's see. Yeah, that's a bit better on stream. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's actually a lot better. Should have went with that first. It's all good in the hood. And let me select the order we will be filling, which we can do yen. Let's do yen. That's 25,000 yen. That's a lot of yen. He wants it in a box, so I don't think he cares what type of box. Of course, a box is a box. Let's see. I know I might have yen in these washing machines, but let's see if I have yen. Let's see, 500,000. I think that's 3,000 yen. And that's 60. And I gotta take my dog out, so I'll be right back. Right. So hang on, I gotta actually pull this off to look at it, because it's counting them all. 30k. We could give the homie 30k. We could. Or we can give him a lot of other ones. How much is this? 15. So I could technically take this brick here. Where my box at? Where did I put it? Put it over here. I could take this box, put that in there. It's 15. We got 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 100. There we go. Alright, so let me double check my math. Because, you know, your boy ain't good at math. Yeah, it's 10,005. Yeah, no. So if I put this in here and then scan the box, and then I'm going to go take my dog out. Yeah, it's 25,000. So yeah, all right. His order is complete. I'll be right back, everybody. Gotta take my dog out. Be right back. I know I shouldn't have a thing for that, but I don't. about that, everybody. I had take out my cupcake, and also hi, Tina Delaney. Uh, what was I doing? Right, so we filled his order. We don't have to worry about the counterfeit one, the collector's edition. And I'm out of breath because, motherfucker, them stairs kill me. So the current order that we have has a counterfeit bill, gang marked and all other stuff. That is not really. It's easy to get the dye stain, and it's easy to get counterfeit because I have counterfeits over here actually. So he just wants one. This is a counterfeit. Ooh, fuck. And the best way to tell it's counterfeit, like I showed in the showcase, is that there's nothing on it. When you put it under UV light, nothing at all. So yeah, I think he wants it in a flat gift box because I think I have somewhere over here. Where is it? I thought I started it because, yeah, here it is. Yeah, so it does have the counterfeit. I'll just put that counterfeit in there too. Yeah, so in a dye stain is basically, with this, if you open this the wrong way, like normally, it will ink everything, and that's one way to get dye, but I'm not really going to be doing that quest. Only because I have a hard time tracking down marked bills, and especially they want FDI, gang, and even police smart. And this game is going to get another update where they will have a sorter for said what is it for said things. So yeah, there is that. We're not going to be doing that, but however, we will be doing the other ones, which I forgot to select. And also, I gotta get up and give my dog some water. But yeah, we got this order right here for 45,000. We can definitely do that. Give me 1 second. Let me give my dog some water. Alright, he's got water. He's been taken out. Usually, I'm new to streaming, as I said before, but just in case anyone tuning in, I'm new to streaming, so I don't have everything set up. I just wanted to make sure the stream works, and, well, yeah, it works, because, I have one viewer, which is really good. I always love all the support I get, no matter what. So, yeah, we're going to be filling this order, which is 45. He wants it in a box. Those are the easy ones. No counterfeit, really easy. So, we'll get a box. I don't have too many small boxes, but I like the medium ones. All this cash here needs to be sorted because there might be counterfeits, which is that counterfeit over there. And I think this is yen, euro, and that one's euro. So yeah, I try not to mix everything up, but yeah. Let's get started on filling that order. Let's take a look. And also, I gotta reorganize this shit. Because I started, you'll get a point in this game where you are starting to get pallets full of money, and I have that problem. I have too much money, but it makes it easy filling out shit. So I need, fuck, I don't know how to read it like that. Fuck it. You only pick up 2 at a time. So 45,000. I know the 100s is 300,000. This is only 10k. This is, what are these, 20s? That's 60. And then these gotta be what? Fucking... Yeah, what's up, bro? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I wanted to see the comment there. I actually have my stream set up where I could see live comments. I gotta figure out where I put it at. Hang on, I'm gonna address that in a second. Hang on, let me alt-tab to find it. There we go. Yeah, what's up, unknown? So, yeah, we're back to the game. We need... What was I gonna do, right? I gotta figure out... 150,000. I don't know. We ain't giving that bitch 150,000. Fuck that. I know these are 10k, so we'll give him a few of these. You get bonuses for, that's 30k. I had it wrong. That's even better. Because I can easily just take a 30k. We got our medium-sized box over here. Was a... No, I remember you. I think I remember you. I haven't been really talking with people today, so don't take it offense if I don't remember you. Let me think. Let me do big brain move here, and also the game's saving. Big brain move. Unknown, man. I fail. I don't remember you. I know that sounds terrible on the camera, but like, bro, tell me who you are. I haven't talked to people in a while. Are you like Silky from Slots fucking area? That's my guess. You're probably gonna be mad at me. What was I doing right? I need to fill this order. So he got what, 30K in here. I don't unknown. That's 1,000. Yeah, I got a lot of people. Yeah. I'm Silky. Yeah, see, I had it. I had it in the ballpark. Hi, Silky. Yeah, I started live streaming because video making is fun, but I'm branching off into different areas while staying in the same area. And of course, I do drop into slots streams all the time and stuff. So I'm glad you stopped by. And yeah, I know I got a lot of people. So that's 30. What's that? 30K. That's yen. Here's my USD. So 40, and that's 5,000. And I'm gonna double check my math. I'm definitely good at it. Yeah, 45,000. Yeah. So I like it when the orders in here you can make it where it's just like that. Because usually they want it in one of these fucking briefcases. All right, I got a collection of these things, and these thick ass stacks over here don't want to fucking go in. You can only fit so much in a small ass briefcase. Yeah, look, we got all those bonuses. Now I'm at a point in the game. Can't say hang on, let me pull up chat more so I can actually read it properly. I check in every now and then. I can't say I watch a whole 40 minutes. Yeah, I actually drove away from. So I do 30-minute. That's understandable. No one's gonna really watch 30-minute. I don't even watch 30. I mean, sometimes if it's a compilation. But like what I do, I can't picture someone sitting through there while I'm being bored and shit. Which is another reason why I wanted to do live streaming, because I think this is a more way to interact with people and actually get content down. Because my main thing's all about content. And I bet you remember my hour-long videos I used to do, which I thought was good. I mean, they are good. I still think they are. A lot of content, but games like where, I don't know, like Wizard 101 I've been doing lately, I just don't. It's not really appealing, in my opinion. It's not really appealing, but I enjoy it. I enjoy what I do, and let's get a new order checked out. Because we already got that guy. So this guy wants pounds. He wants 255. But I'm glad to see you, Silky. I know I haven't talked to you in a while. I drop in every now and then to slots, but man, I haven't talked to you personally in a while. How you been? That's probably should have been the first thing I said. uh, shit. Hour is good, but the landscape of YouTube is all about short content. Yeah, I've been noticing that. And that's not just with, so here goes my idea. So I wanted to branch out. Now, I've done streaming before. I did New World. And, it did okay. I did New World PvP before Outpost Rush was a thing. And, it was okay. I actually did live streaming, set it up, everything like that. And then I didn't really stick with me. And, stuff like that. No, I need to get the plugin for OBS so I can dual stream. I just haven't gotten the plugin because I don't know if the stream works or not. I did a few test lives and it wasn't popping up on YouTube. And luckily I could do everything on OBS, which is the best part ever. I could do it all on OBS. And this bitch wants all in a small box. Shit me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad it works. Yeah, I'm glad it works because that was my main concern. So probably the next stream I do, I'm gonna add more pizzazz and me. If I walk away, you're gonna see, I'll be right back. A message. But yeah, no, the main focus today was just doing an actual run. And I'm still new to this. I don't do streaming. I do videos. I think the majority of YouTube has just been videos. So he wants that. So I know I have. I don't think I could fit all this in a small box. What was your question? Do you know how to use editing program? Yeah, I have video editing programs. Or unless you mean for fucking live streaming, then kind of. So he wants 255. I'm gonna give him 300 mil. And tell him it's a gift. because I don't feel like sorting through and giving anything. So we'll give him, we'll give him a bit more. Plus, I don't think I could fit much into that box. I can actually tell you how to use video editing software real fast. Actually, what was it called? It was called. Give me 1 second. It was one of my friends get VSDC free video editor. So that's the program I use to edit my videos. And I asked one of my friends. His name was Sydney. And I asked him for a program because all these programs that are out there have watermarks on them, and I don't feel like being that type of YouTuber with watermarks on the video, not owning the shit. So he gave me something that he used for his college and everything, which is free. It is free. It's actually pretty good. They lock you out of some stuff. They lock you out of certain like special fonts and some special effects, but like you probably seen in the Fallout series, I did, or like some of my Battlefield 1 videos, I did memes, which is something I wanted to do for a very long time. I always wanted to put memes in my video. Let's see what job popped up. Yeah, we got this guy here. Nah, he wants marked. We don't do marked. I don't have ways sorting it. But yeah, and I was gonna stream Battlefield 1. But however, the problem still remains is I will connect to whatever server that is. I don't know. I go into operations and nobody. I'm in my own match and it's been happening a lot. So it's just crazy. I use Adobe. I find it fun. Make thumbnail. Hey, that's all good. I was thinking using Adobe. Don't you gotta pay for Adobe? That's my only. That was my problem, was that I didn't want to spend money. I'm cheap in a way, not bad cheap. I'm just, I want to get a product. I don't want to spend too much money on a product that I'm not making money off of. Because if I don't make no money off my YouTube. And we gave that guy 300 mil. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. That's dollars. We can. I think we have 300. Oh my god, a month? 150 a month? Why? I mean, hey, I know it's good. I know Adobe's really good. I know that much. I know Adobe is really good. It's what professionals use, and of course, by all means, I mean, go ahead. But I ain't paying no fucking 150 a month. I ain't doing that. That's crazy. That's that crazy shit. So we got. I know this is 300 mil right here. He wants a small box. Let's see if we can make it happen. I think I'm out small box. Oh no, I got one over here. Is this small? They are labeled. Hang on, let me put in the light. I don't think that's small. I'm gonna double check the storage over here. Yeah, these. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a small box. It'll tell me. I know this looks exactly like the other box. That's the only thing I have a problem with. I can't tell if it's small or not, but whatever. He's gonna get a birthday present, alright? 300 mil, and we'll give him 25 more. So we got 325 there. Obviously, it's not counterfeit. All these little things is like I already felt like these are all counterfeit. I explained earlier, all these are counterfeit, and that's why I like these machines. They do yen, they do everything. So he needs 25 more. So we got these are all in 10,000. So we got 1, 2, 5, and I'm gonna duct tape it. I don't have to, but I just like to. And then we're gonna see at 325,000, yeah. And something that I was gonna do to my see, I knew that wasn't a small box. It probably told me in here too. Something else I was going to do was, oh no, that's a time mission. I ain't fuck with that. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, this is not a small box. I'm gonna order them. I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something before not knowing this is not a small box. What was I going to say? It'll come back to me. It always does. Even in my videos, I always lose track of what I'm talking about. I have no script or nothing. I should make a script. I should be organized. So, but I did do a showcase video on this game, and one of the updates to it was called over 9,000. So originally, your reputation was locked at 100, and I didn't know that because this is my first time playing. and they upped it to 10,000, and they agreed that the higher you go in level, the more money is going to be in here. So you can only imagine, as you can see, I think that's a what 58. So that's a 58 job that you can't get, but hey, it's all good. I knew the boxes were weird. And organization wise, is pretty minimal. I don't organize. I really should though. I really should organize boxes and everything like that, but um, there's really no point. I mean, I usually just leave. Like I abandon this area. Usually, what happens when we start a new game is you start right the fuck here in this tiny ass area. And I got a streamer that has been. What are you saying? She has a starting alert saying unread message. Yada yada. Okay. Yeah, no, I will definitely look into that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into alerts. I want to put it where on the stream you can, what is it like? I would get an alert if somebody like subscribed or something like that. It'll just pop up. I had like really big plans to do stuff like that. It's just that I'm looking and I'm new. But I'm definitely looking into that area and definitely gonna be making my stream look more professional. You know, obviously, because I would like to be professional. Hell, I was unprofessional today because I was playing this at full screen. I'm like, man, how do I see chat? And you know, in the past, when I was doing New World, I looked on my phone for chat. And then recently, when I wanted to relearn how to do a stream, um, I learned that you could just pop it out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to slot. I think I'm gonna go to slot because you know he does all that streaming stuff all the time, and you know his streams look amazing. He has all the little like bells and whistles. It looks amazing. He does a really good job. Yeah, that's the sucky part about me. Like I do a good job in videos. Like I do basic editing, but I like what I make, and starting with streaming, I kind of like it. You know. Because with videos, I usually record Friday and I take Saturday and Sunday to edit. And that takes time because I got to render the bitch. Slot knows what he's doing, but Necro really. Okay, can really refine. Okay, yeah, I'll get in contact with him. I'll definitely get in contact. Because, you know, making this look as professional as possible is the goal. The only weird part is it's like, what is it? It's like OBS. Like I never knew OBS had plugins until I started researching it, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's really easy to install too. It's not that hard. So you know, I'm gonna do it because I plan on going on Twitch and YouTube because you know most of my subscribers and my whole community is on YouTube. I don't have any traction on Twitch, but you know, streaming on both platforms, you know, doubled the numbers. You know, so. Yeah, we making money. We are making the money. We're gonna make a lot of money today. And all these tens, don't worry about that. We got this little thing right here. It's gonna take care of all the tens. I know I should be automating a lot of this, but isn't it fun just picking up a pile and running over here? Why do I want to make content? I think it's fun. Originally, when I first started YouTube, I was inspired by Dashi XP. He did skits, and then he did his gaming channel and shit with Mario Maker, and I'm like, that looks like fun, actually making somebody laugh and make their day better. So I more or less do it just for the fun. It's kind of why like most of my videos had no video editing in it, and if you go all the way back when I revamped it for a third time, the first videos I made was For Honor. I didn't even talk. That was just because I just didn't really want to put my voice on YouTube. So, but now looking at it, it's more fun if I'm talking. So, but yeah, no, most of my videos on my channel up until recently really never was edited. Yeah, I know. Yeah. His skit channel is like I don't think he does skits anymore, to be honest with you. I know he focuses on gaming and shit like that. But that's understandable because skits, he's just spending a lot of time in editing, and he does a lot of good editing. And then you got to make a story, and all this stuff. So, all right, see you later, Tina Delaney. Can't wait to see your next book. So yeah, no, no. I like Dashi. That's more or less the main reason why I do YouTube now is because I wanted to give that same energy as Dashi. And in his videos, he's energetic, he's crazy, he's screaming. That's what gave me the idea to put memes in my videos, but I never could in the past because I didn't know how to video edit, and given my work and stuff like that, I didn't really had time to learn. And I'm like, fuck it, it can't be that hard to learn. So now here I am video editing, even though I haven't done it in a couple videos, mostly because they're showcase videos, and I don't like messing with it. I don't want to make it funny. So every time I do a showcase video, I don't want to make any jokes or anything like that because I'm generally showing the game off. And it's not a review. I would never call my shit a review. If I ever call it a review, I better sit down and give you the full details because I give you like half-ass details. It's not even my fault. It's just what I know from playing the game. A very good example is Wizard 101. I found out a bunch of shit after I did the showcase video. I'm like, really? I didn't do my research. I need to do my research before I do a showcase, which is what I did for this game. This game I did a lot of research and stuff like that. So we got that making there. Is there anything on Euros? No, we don't got no Euros. Who's the next order? I'll pick up new orders later. What's this guy want? He wants 90 pounds. That's easy. Because I got a 20 that's... Oh no, I got 50. No, I got a 20 that's 60. How much was the 50? I didn't know what... Oh, a little piece of trash was attached to it. Let's see. 150. I'm not letting go of that. I will do this. This is 60. What do they want in a box? I will fill this order. So that's 60. That is pounds. Sorry, euros. They're adding pounds, by the way. 60, 70, 80, 90, and we'll just double check our shit. They have a lot of plans for this game, and you know what's crazy? This game is only like 13 something dollars, and that's not on sale, at least from my memory. I might be wrong. Obviously, your area is different. But yeah, no, this game is pretty fun. It's addicting. Let's see. And the viewer will watch a maximum 1 minute of a video. It has a weak hook. I don't want to tell you how to make. No. Trust me, bro. I take constructive criticism, but I take any criticism. Just as long as you're not being a dick and being mean to me, then I take it as you just trying to help, because you can always improve. I always, in not recent videos, but I usually aim to be more active in the community, even though I have very little people that watch my videos and stuff like that. But no, don't feel bad at all. Keeps you hitting a wall. YouTube has worldly. I know it does. I know. And to be honest with you, I kind of want to go to Twitch. And another thing I need to start doing is I need to start using Twitter, Instagram, and I was thinking TikTok. I'm thinking of just throwing myself out there as much as possible on social media. Now, I don't do social media. I am a noob when it comes to social media. I don't know shit. But I did manage my YouTube account, not YouTube, my Twitter account. And on my Twitter, I always posted every time I would upload a video, and they got recent traction. Not recently, just now, but more along the lines when I was doing it. I got around 20 likes, I believe was the top one of my things, and I thought I was doing good. Yeah, okay, good. I did stack that. So yeah, I thought I was doing good, but then I don't do well with typing. I like to talk. And making the header for your tweet, for example, you want to get it to capture people's eyes. I was too bland, and I guess that's why it didn't really catch people's eyes. And on top of that, I never put it in my YouTube description of my Twitter account, because I was like, you're just gonna watch my video, you might as well watch it here, you know, because it's gonna link you to here. Um, but yeah. But yeah. We making the money. I wish I could make this type of money in IRL. Imagine that. Just you're in this building, all this money around me, and I can't use it. Oh well, yeah, I agree. I know my YouTube shorts are filled with the most randomest shit, but there are some really shorts I pay attention to. I think that's something else I should also do is YouTube Shorts. But it's like, what would I use as a short? Because it's like, when I'm planning my stuff out, I like to be very descriptive, and you know, shorts like only like not even like probably like 5 minutes long, not even that, a minute, 60 seconds. I don't know. I don't do shorts. I watch them, but I don't really pay attention to how long they are. But yeah, that is. I've been looking at a lot of areas, because you know, the more areas you are, you know, the more you know, you get people from there, because not everybody's on YouTube. You know, some people, for example, are like Tina Delaney, who's a new subscriber of mine, likes to watch on Twitch, and yeah, she does like to watch on Twitch, and she, you know, they have subs and all this other stuff. I don't know what YouTube has. I don't even know if you could donate to me. I generally don't know. It is far beyond my knowledge. But yeah, it's all good. I'm learning, and I'll definitely go hit up Slot or Necro or both. Hit up both of them. Yeah, that's the best way, Silky, that you can ever put it. That is like spot on. That's the money, no pun intended. That is literally how it is. I don't know how to make them more, you know, entertaining. I know what I'm doing, right? I have an idea. It's just the way I put it isn't really attracting anybody. But yeah, no. I have a lot of ideas. One of I don't know if I already discussed it. Streaming was the one I was trying again, right? I was trying this. Another thing I was gonna do is vlogging. Now, I did take the initiative because on Friday, this I would say last Friday technically, OBS wasn't working on anything. I actually recorded a video, you know, because I had a vote going up and everything, and I just did all the details, picked the game, flip a coin, didn't capture anything. Well, something was wrong with OBS and my graphics driver, and I don't know why. It just confused the fuck out of me. No, I will never face reveal, but I will tell you, actually saying on that vlog, yeah, I didn't really show my face, but you can see my hands and everything and my dog. I took him to the park, and here goes the funny thing, Silky. I doxed myself 100%, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It's like, I'm not going to dox myself. I know the internet. I know how the internet is, and I'm not going to dox my fucking self. You know, I don't want people like yeah, it's cool that you know where I live, but I don't want you to know where I live. And in the video that I took of the vlog, people like my neighbors and friends are like, "Hey, what's up, Bobby? What you doing?" And I'm like, "Hi." Doing a vlog. So yeah, all in all, I just deleted the video. You'll never find it because it's deleted. It was on my phone. I reviewed it, didn't like it, threw it out the window. Then there was cooking videos. So I like cooking. I love cooking. I always buy a bunch of vegetables. I buy all types of spices. Cooking's my thing. Hell, I want to go to school for cooking. But however, what is it? It's I don't know how to like hold the camera and chop at the same time, because a lot of my recipes revolve me like dicing up my carrots or my broccoli or whatever, and I need two hands basically, and I'm thinking of buying one of those little stands you put, and thinking of doing that, but I don't know. I don't know. It's 50-50. Yeah, tripod. See, that's how much of a noob I am. I don't know what it was fucking called. I didn't know what it was fucking called. But yeah, no, I will. I'll probably invest. I wanna, and also with the vlog, it wasn't just the doxing myself by accident. It's the quality. So I record, and I know for a fact I'm streaming in 1080p. So for my videos, I record in 1080p, if not 720, I believe. But I'm pretty sure it's 1080p. I haven't really double checked because I set everything up for recording one way, and then as I was setting up the stream, I'm like, I gotta make sure it's in 1080p, at least. So, I mean, come on, who's gonna watch a non HD video in like 2025? Be real with me, who? Nobody. So, you just gotta, gotta make it do. And I think we're almost done with all this money. We got money. Gotta keep on organizing the money and filling orders. But yeah, I forgot what my fourth option. So we had streaming, cooking, and vlogs. And the main reason why I branched out, I want to something I didn't really consider until now is I should stay in gaming, but do different things with gaming, if that makes sense. I forgot my fourth option was. Oh, urban exploration. So I was thinking of going to abandoned buildings, doing some ghost hunting shit, and I was thinking of all these things I could do, and I'm like, do I really want to pile it all into my gaming channel? I need to make a separate channel for those things because it's crazy. For the life of me, do not make your channel. It would build over other people. Had a guy pass do it. It went nowhere. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. All right. Well, there you go. That's the answer right there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cause I would have been everywhere. I would have been hitting every spot. But just like I redid my YouTube channel for like the third time, I was like, this time I gotta be more professional than I was last time. So. But yeah, no, I think now with like I had time to think it over and stuff, I think I'm gonna do what I'm doing now, videos and streaming, because it's still in the same area of gaming. And with my channel, I cover games and I play them. That's just the premise. I think I should stay that way. Branching off is like not something I'm worried about. I was worried about it before, but now actually thinking about it, it's like I don't really have a big community, right? I have like I think 54 subscribers last time I checked, and what cupcake? And that's not my channel's not that big, and not a lot of people interact. So I'm not really worried about losing any traction because I never had any traction to begin with. So now actually kind of thinking about it, it's like it's all good in the hood. Oh, I want to see how many people are watching this stream. We got one current viewer. Thank you, Silky. Always checking in on that. But I'm new to streaming, so I don't really suspect too many people to be watching. But yeah, we getting this money. If Mr. Crab, I'm telling you, this game, I think they got a roadmap, right? But it's like it's in the 1.0, which I guess is just how they do it. I don't know. I saw this game on Steam completely by accident. I was just browsing simulators like I usually do. I love simulators. And I found this game, and I'm like, okay, it's funny. It's very colorful, as you can see. It's very vibrant. I'm on like, I'll show you my settings right now. I am like on the low of the low. Like I have everything just turned the fuck down, and I like playing like that. Um, I think what you don't realize is that I've talked with the big boy. Oh, like Jeff say, oh wow. Your first video are gonna suck, but the more you do it, the better editing you get. Yeah, you'll do better. Yeah. No, that's why I learned how to video edit because I noticed before I took that break from the Fallout series that none of my videos had any editing besides rendering, which is just getting them up to 1080p, and I I realized when I took that break because I had IRL problems, I was like, no, this time if I'm coming back, I gotta really step up my game, and that's what I started doing. Not recent with the recent videos, because there's really nothing funny. I always review my video before it even gets sent out. So before it even gets any rendering or anything like that, I just pull it up on my desktop and I watch from 0 to 30, wherever the fuck it ends. Sometimes they're like 45 minutes long, which I don't even intend for it to be that long. But yeah, no, I always review it because if I don't approve of what I'm doing in the video, I'm not gonna release it. And much like I would say yesterday, I was doing a video on this game, um, and I did not like how it came out. I usually upload a video every week, Monday, but of course I was falling behind, and I just said, screw it, let's just do the live stream. Because at least with live stream, I can, people can tune in actively. But yeah, I'll still do videos. The one thing I am planning on doing to increase more traction is doing update videos on the showcases I do. One of them is a supermarket simulator. They got a bunch of new features, and I'm like, I need to cover it. And it's not like with Morehow, where I had to relearn the system. It's a simulator game. You gotta learn shit. So I'm thinking of going back and making a different playlist for an updated version of a showcase. I don't know what to call it. I gotta play around with words. But definitely that was something I was considering, and I think this machine is broken. Alright, there you go. That is a common thing. I mean, look at all these 10s right here. Jesus. I knew I had a lot of USD, but Jesus, that's too many. I got so lazy I didn't even fucking clean. Let me see what you posted real fast. At least 15 minutes on a minimum 8 minutes. I cut the fluff. I'm boring when I game and I add voice silence. Uh, I use Audacity. Yeah, I was thinking of doing different wave videos. So you probably notice if you watch some of my videos that I get lost very easily and I talk way too much. That is something I work on personally because I know I get off track very, very easily. And I was thinking using Audacity to fucking what is it, to just record my voice, and I'll do the gameplay, right? Like I'll do the gameplay and then I'll just comment over it. Yeah. That's what you call, so it's fluff. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I was thinking of doing that, but the problem I have in my video editing software is that, what is it? It's just I don't know how to work with the audio. It's something with audio I always had problems with because, like, I know how to, like, put audio in. I just don't know how to separate audio for certain things. Dead space or dead air? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I actually seen a couple videos do that. I actually seen them. They'll just record their voice and they'll just comment on their one of the YouTubers that I watch for Warhammer, Warhammer Fantasy. I can't remember his name now. It's he's a pretty popular one. What he does is he'll play his battles. He'll do his like segments where he's talking on the world map. But when it comes time for battles, he actually does the replay. He records the replay and then just voices over what's going on. And that's what kind of gave me the idea to do the voiceover stuff. Because I'm like, yeah, it can't be that hard. But I don't know. I gotta like piece it together. Kind of slow sometimes. All right, so this is yen. We're not gonna mix it up. At least I hope this is all yen. And trust me, this is a lot of yen. I threw a lot of things in here. I think the rest of these are all euros. I want to say, yeah. So let's try that. But yeah, I kind of just dropped that idea altogether. From BS side, or do you need me to tell you how to just split tracks? Mainly, splitting tracks is the main. It's not separation from OBS. I know how to add the audio file, but I want to do it like this, right? Say that I do a funny moment, right? I place the book bag here, and then I want it to pause. right? And the audio of a meme plays, and then it goes back to oh shit, stops, and then it goes back to my normal voice. That's what I want to do with it. Actually, damn, that actually dried them all. Right, that's packed with the 500s. We need 1,000 here. But yeah, no, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's actually what I wanted to do for a while. It's just I'm not too skilled at the moving stuff and pausing a video in a video editing. So, like, I know how to pause a video. OBS does it really easy for me to just put in a cut. I don't actually have to cut anything. I just hit pause, which is why I never had a problem with cutting things out. It was just the fact of oh, wrong machine. It was just the factor of coming back and stuff. But hey, I'm always open to learn. I gotta play with it. That's actually how I figured out video editing. I didn't even look up how to use the software I use. I just played with it. I'm like, okay, I got this down. This is how this works. How I even learned how to. That's actually how I put memes in my videos. I learned how to cut the actual track itself, and what is it like? Put the meme video in there, and then it goes back. Which is probably the most I do. I don't know if it's the same for audio. Because I wanted to put background music in my videos just for something you can listen to while I talk. But yeah, since I never had it, right click, separate track, ripple, delete. Okay, yeah, no, I know how to make that. Okay, I know how to make that work on my end. That's fine. I get what you're saying. And yeah, you can just, no, you can just delete the part that you don't need, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, I know how to apply that, so I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to experiment. I'm not going to experiment on any, of the next series or anything like that. I'm going to keep it the same now, but if I experiment with it and play with it a bit, I think I know how to do it now. Because what I want to do is I want to make sure I do everything in schedule and stuff like that. I might do it on maybe a showcase video, honestly. I don't know. I always test a lot of stuff before I even put it on live, so I don't know. But I do know what you're talking about. Which is yay, thank you, Silky. Thank you. Every constructive criticism, I didn't call it criticism, it's just actually helping me out. Like, thank you. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, I when I first rounded YouTube, right? So my channel has been through maybe 3 or 2 renovations. I don't remember. At least 2. And the first line, I was really young, and this is before I really got into Dashy's channel. That was before. When I originally started with Dashy, I was like, I heard of him, stuff like that, watched a few videos, cool, but I wanted to do what he was doing, right? I wanted to do skits. And then of course, this gaming channel popped up with Super Mario Maker and stuff like that. Well, I made a lot of cringe videos, like videos that I hate. When I went back to view these videos, like, I deleted them and I just watched some of them, I was fucking nuts. Alright, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm surprised I haven't been bullied, okay? Like that's what I'm surprised. I'm surprised somebody didn't just bully me. Funny enough, most of my subscribers I have are actually from at least 2 renovations. And when I say renovation, I mean you're tearing down the entire fucking channel and rebuilding it. I think I even changed my profile picture again, which I don't even remember what it was. I keep the same profile pic for some of my shit, and another shit I don't keep. I don't know. I don't really mess with profile pics that much. But yeah, no, I tore it down, built it back up, and then I would say the second round was where, okay, I need to have an idea what I'm doing with my videos. I need some sort of guidance. And then I was like, I watched Markiplier and I watched Jacksepticeye. I even watched some just smaller YouTubers that cover like simulation games like this. And honestly, I was like, okay, I got a broad idea how to organize. And then it's like, okay, Dashy's videos, when he's doing his gaming, he's got Satan in there. He's doing the funny edits where he's talking about Tina and all this other stuff. So it's like, that gave me the idea that, hey, this time let's do some video editing and let's make an effort. I want to show people that I love making it. Granted, if my job, doesn't kick me in the ass, because there are times where, like, I would say for the Fallout, I took a break midway through a series too. I took a damn break. Big old heads are not the way anymore. Oh, really? Nah. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, I agree. Because they had like take the like Sky does Minecraft. I don't know all the drama that's with them. I didn't really follow any. I just know they still got a fan base, but it's like it's a legacy basically. It's basically just a legacy, and yeah, no, I understand that 100%. Yeah, I actually always wanted to know what it would be like if my channel blew up, and I always am curious to see what video or stream that makes it blow up. Because now I'm doing streaming, I want to know what makes it blow up. I was just thinking that, like, before I went live today. I was like, what would happen if I release a video and it blows up? Because there are about, I would say, 2 videos that blew up. One of them was a New World PvP video I did. I was showcasing my build on how to counter bruiser healers. And basically, it's a 3-in-1. Literally, someone will have the right amount of gear, plenty of gear score, and they'll just kick your ass. And that video got like 200 and something views, I think. And then Gas Station Simulator, this is before voting, and with Gas Station Simulator, I just recorded 3 episodes. It wasn't gaining any traction, so I moved on. That's where I got the idea to primarily do voting. That's why I always do voting on my channel. I want to interact with my community as possible, and not in like a negative way where it's like they determine what I do. I determine what I put on the platform, obviously, but I like to give them a voice, to be heard, even though I'm very small. But I want to keep that same core belief that you have a voice in my community. I was born around the time when it was great. Oh yeah, yeah. I honestly, I don't. I think my YouTube account's like I don't know. I don't know when I joined YouTube. The only memories I have is like before YouTube became family friendly. Because I personally believe I'm not in the algorithm due to the fact of me cursing. So I curse all the time. There's always that option whenever, like for the stream, I have the option of like my videos. Is this suitable for children? Is it not? Obviously, it's not. I curse all the time, and obviously, it's not suitable. So, I think YouTube's just kicking me in the balls here, but the weird part about it is when I was doing Fallout 4 and I was doing that series, one of the videos blew up, and it was pretty crazy. Just don't swear in the first second. Damn, damn, I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that. I'm gonna start doing that now. I'm gonna actually check the 30-second mark. Thank you. I didn't know it was that easy. Damn. Now I'm stupid. Now I feel stupid. I didn't know it was that easy. Damn. I'm gonna actually time my shit from now on. But yeah, one of the videos that blew up from the Fallout 4 series was the one where I was helping Ada and starting the robot DLC, and that got like 26 views. And I was like, because family watch my stuff, and or just swear, that's something that I needed. I've been trying to do that since I don't know I don't know. Swearing to me is trying not to swear is hard for me because the way how I grew up with my mom, she even with when she was raising my brother, she swore all the time. And when I remember when I was like 10, My mom called one of my teachers at the school a bitch, and I didn't know what bitch meant. Right? I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know. So my little dumbass walked up to that same teacher. Her name was Miss Bridges, and I said, "Excuse me, Miss Bridges. My mom has a message for you." And she's like, "Man, what is it?" And I said, "My mom says you're a bitch." And I said that exactly like that. And you know what she did? She grabbed me by my arm, and she's dragging me to the principal's office. Like, I'm talking about in front of everybody, dragging my skinny ass all the way over there. And, I explained to the principal, I don't know what it means. My mom used it, and then that's when they called my mom, and she had to, you know, figure out how to say this without trying to look bad. Uh, let's say, for example, it's not high energy gameplay. This is a type of game for commentary. Oh, like the one I'm playing, like simulation games are good for commentary. And like my Battlefield, like Battlefield One's more for like just energetic and stuff like that. Is that basically what I'm getting from? Because this is pretty chill. I'm glad I picked this as a test. And of course, I know I'm getting a bunch of orders, but I like taking my time organizing everything. Actually, how the fuck? That's a statue. Um, Definitely gonna keep that in my collection because there are orders that order this stuff. It's rare, but you get to it. Yeah, I do want to do Battlefield 1 videos again, bro. I love Battlefield 1. I I don't know why I love it. I just like the way it feels and how it plays. It just reminds me of like back when I used to play Black Ops 1 on the fucking Xbox 360, bro. That was fun. And I had a lot of fun, but given the circumstances that I don't know what's going on, I don't even know anything. I don't understand it. And on top of that, I went into a custom server because they had player made servers. Okay, cool. It says there's 50 people in the server, right? Okay, we're playing on operations. That's the game mode, operations. How I like it. And I get in there. There's no massive shooting. There's no airplanes. There's nothing. No, this is boring. You're moving money and not much else. No music. To keep in mind, this is all me thinking as a viewer. Oh no, that's fine. No, that's fine. No, honestly, you telling me that is making me take notes, like mental notes, and I will try to improve on the next one. Anything you say, I take with high respect. Don't ever think you're disrespecting me by telling me what you think. If you think moving cash is boring, I mean, yeah, it's boring. I agree with you. I would be probably bored too if I had no voice. It would be even more boring too. I wonder how I could add audio to my stream. I don't know how to do that. I mean, okay, I'm stupid. Never mind. Let me show you what I mean. I'm a little slow. We're not going to use any big boy words here. I had this turned down to 0, right? There's a reason. I don't know if it's copyrighted. Now, most of the music in here, I don't think it's copyrighted. Yeah. If this is the type you go over, add copy. Yeah, but like, how do I add it to the stream? Yeah, basically this is just classical music. But yeah, how would I add that to the stream? Do I just like I know how to do it for videos, right? I know how to add audio for to a certain degree. I know how to like drag the audio into there, but I don't know how to do I play something in the background on loop? Is that how that works? Cuz I mean, it does capture an audio source. Okay. And then through the audio source I could just give it the file and it will play something in the background works. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take notes on that. That is very good. Thank you. See, I like that. I like the criticism. It's constructive criticism. You're telling me what you think as a viewer, and that's actually what I kind of care about, by a lot. And of course, not saying it in a negative way at all. I mean nothing negative whatsoever. Any advice right now is the best advice. And I will definitely improve on the next stream. Because I don't even know how many times I want to stream. I haven't really got that down yet. I know I'm doing this stream here because I wanted to get one. I wanted to see how it works. That's the biggest one. I need to know how this works, and I got it to work. And the other thing is like how can I improve? Because I want to implement this kind of in the week, maybe every Wednesday. I do a live stream. I know you can schedule times and shit like that. Um, Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Oh, I gotta get more tape for that. Yeah, and I kind of agree this is boring. I mean, it's addicting to me because I'm actually playing it. Oh, yeah, and the music, by the way, it's just classical opera. You probably don't even hear it. Like, yeah, turn this bitch up high. But it's just opera, classical opera. And I didn't want to play it because, oh, you want to. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm all ears. Why I continue to pack money and put more money in. Cupcake, you are just outside. You're fine. Actually, this is a full stack. I wonder if this is a full stack. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Gotta make sure we get those stacks. Cupcake, settle down. I kind of wish. I'm debating about buying a webcam now, just so you can see my dog. I should have a special webcam just for him. He's running around my room like a hyper baby. Who's a hyper baby? He's always in my videos too. Probably hear him barking. Wait. That's wet. Why is this wet? That's not good. Let's see. Alright, that's all wet. I gotta check these bills now. Because now I don't know what's... I mean, I could tell if it's wet or not. Alright, let's dry it up. Alright, what you saying? So someone tells you that... Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you to a certain extent on that. Obviously everyone's different. That's for one. I know for me, if I spam something or I'm stuck on a problem too long, I just say fuck it and then just get burnt out. Um, but the one thing that I always tell myself whenever I'm doing something, like take a game for example, I played a lot of The Sims 4, and I never recorded or anything like that because it's really, I mean, it is a game, but I just got burned out on it and I didn't want to play it no more. I did what I wanted, stuff like that. But when it comes to constructive criticism or just criticism in general, I don't take really offense to people unless you're being an outright asshole or being very mean for no reason. Then that's when I kind of step in and say, hey, you need to calm down. But in the terms of being constructive about it, no, I take it in and I try to apply it. Just like how we talked about like background music and stuff like that. That was something I want to do. It's just I didn't know how to do it. And it's not like I can't figure it out. Of course, it's simply just like you said, you cut it and you get out the part you don't want. So that's probably the best example right there. Is probably that right there. Is that what you just told me, and I have some knowledge of it? Then yeah, no, I'm fine. And of course, yeah, it is neat to have something because who's gonna watch me keep people shuffling all this paper, dude? Obviously, I'll be live streaming different games. I picked this game because I know this game just works, and I don't want the same problem that OBS had before, where then again, like Volcanoids, for example, it's not a shitty game. It's actually still being updated. I thought it was done. Volcanoids, it doesn't run shitty. It looks actually pretty good. It's just it sometimes when I alt tab it don't work because it'll go black, and then I tried a few other games I have because I always have the game capture and everything like that. I tried a few other games and it's just yeah, it was just an OBS problem. I think it was my drivers honestly, which is fixed now because I can stream. So I'm glad. I don't know how I fixed it. I'm not shitting you. I uninstalled my drivers, reinstall it, troubleshoot. I did all that shit, and I have no idea whatsoever how it's working today. And then like I did a video, I think yesterday, and I couldn't finish it because OBS was glitching out on me. So I just said fuck it. I didn't. I couldn't be bothered with it anymore. Those are euros. I must put that into USD. I'm crazy today. I'm gonna. I think this is what I'm gonna do for the next stream. I think I'm gonna do a more action-packed stream. I got a few shooters. That I have in my library. I got like Battlefield 1 I have to play with. I haven't checked on it in a hot minute. I was gonna check it today just to get into any match. It's not even just operations. It's any match. It puts me by my fucking self, and I don't know if it's because of my region. I don't know anything. Troubleshooting wise, I couldn't find much online. But I don't know. I imagine it fixed itself. That's how I always go about things. Stop, Cupcake. Yeah, I can see that. I can see it hurting my creativity. Not in a rude way. Like I'm not rejecting your help. You can lore dump me all you want. You can sit here and literally like we could be in a VC and then you could just tell me the entire fucking thing. And I wouldn't mind. The only thing is, it's like, yeah, no, it's what you think. You know, I'm not gonna tell you to like, I'm not gonna force you or anything like that or make you uncomfortable. Um, and obviously, I'm not uncomfortable at all. I actually want to improve, just like how I improve my videos. I want to improve with streaming, because you know, looking professional is always is very important. You know, because I want to be that eye catcher, something that someone stays tuned to and stuff like that. Um, which is why I branched off into different areas like vlogging, which I'm never doing again. So yeah, we can write that off the list. I ain't doing that. I doxed myself? Hell no. I was stupid. That's what I was doing. I was just being stupid in that video. But yeah, no. My creativity, I got a lot of ideas, and I'm very cautious on how I how I show them. Me not good at the words sometimes. How I show them, presenting wise. For example, when I did the showcase idea, I didn't call it a review. I don't like calling my showcases reviews because I didn't spend that extra hour learning the entire lore and all the mechanics and all this other shit. I'd rather just play the game, show you what I did, tell you the price, give my opinion, and leave it at that. Obviously, showcasing gameplay, but you know this is all you do, and this is the most repetitive game I've ever played in my entire life, and I don't even know why I'm still playing it, like on the side, not just for the stream. I play this game on the side. That's why I have so much money. um, it just has that addicting feeling to it, you know. Just like if you're behind it, you get that addiction. But watching it, yeah, I can see how it's boring. Which is about your earlier comment. But yeah, don't worry about like hurting me in any way, Silky. Don't worry about that at all. Anything you say, I always take it as you're trying to help me, and that's kind of what I'm like. I like someone helping me. Okay, yeah. Yeah. The reason why I agree with you on almost everything you told me was only because I know you a little bit, you know. Are you repeating other words? Oh, you're repeating other words. Oh, I mean, hey, it's fine. I mean, I don't want to. I do want to listen to you because you have information that I don't know could really help me. You know, I'm not gonna like. For example, I'll give you an example. If you right now told me, Bobby, get the fuck off Cash Cleaning Simulator and go play something else, I wouldn't do it at all. I would sit here. That's the one thing that I kind of put a grind. It's like stuff like that, where it's like you're being demanding. You don't come off as demanding. You're coming off as in like you generally want me to improve. So, and then of course there's like multiple ways you could tell me to get off this, but hey, I'm set in stone. We playing this. I didn't even know if there's any other viewers actually. No, it's still just you. I gotta get used to this UI too. No, that's not what I want to do. I gotta get used to this UI because I had to put this in window so I could see chat and my game at the same time. I was hoping this game would allow me to use the Windows function and have it side by side so I could just look, but I don't want to clip. It wants to be dumb. And also, this is yen. I don't know how yen got here. Would you... Wow, 80K. Woo, damn. Okay, yeah. Obviously, what is it? You know, finding. I'm trying to find that area that people like. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why you know, what is it? How do I put this? I'm trying to figure out. I'm not good with words. Okay, where I'm trying to like explain it. Basically, I want to find that niche that you know. You know, everyone has their own category, right? You get people who play Dark Souls games like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, that Japanese one that I remember the name of that game. I think Slot actually played it once. It was like Dark Souls, but Japanese was. Um, y'all have your categories. I did not want to stick into one category of a game because I felt if I did, then what is it? I would just like get nowhere. That's why like I did a lot of like different games. That's why I have series and that's why I do showcases. I'm like trying to expand people to see like, hey, this is Bobby Rowe. He covers a game. I like that game. He's playing it. Let me go watch it. That's kind of like my way of thinking, at least. And I'm gonna start organizing these tens because I forgot to. And these are all counterfeit. Which, where's my box? Yeah, this is my box of trash, by the way. But yeah, what else? I forgot what else I was gonna say. I get so distracted. I get distracted way too many damn times. But hey, at least on stream, you know, people like yourself can be like, hey, Bobby, you were talking about this. You know, because while I'm doing videos, it's like, man, I should have kept notes, which I usually do, especially with the showcase. I have to actually write down all the key points and then look back at it and then be like, hey, yeah, I went over that. The tape's over here. I still wonder, like I cannot wait for the rest of the stuff on the roadmap for this game to come out, because I think the next big major update they're gonna actually add British pounds, which makes it even harder. I mean, hey, at least you own up to it. At least you own up to lazy, right? You own up to it. You're not, you know, bullshitting anybody, stuff like that. See, that's why I can respect. You know, you admit that you're lazy, and that's fine. Me, I'm partially lazy, especially when it comes to certain things. Like I would say like doing chores is one of them. So I do a lot of chores around the house, and there are just some days I'm like, bro, fuck this. I ain't doing this. But then there are other days where I'm very proactive and very motivated. And the thing with my videos is that when I see that one view and it goes up to like 5 views, I get that motivation to keep making videos. But it really beats on me a lot and it really tears me down when I don't see my video taking off. And I always re-look at the video, like I watch it from intro to outro to see what I did wrong. That's not getting a lot of views. How I was presenting myself and things like that. Also, Cupcake, what are you barking for? What? 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 I already took you out. You're fine. Oh, he wants food. I'm gonna go get my dog food. You can continue typing, Sylvia. I'll be right back. I don't have a weight screen, so pretend this is the weight screen. I'll add that next stream. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Enjoy the low budget weight screen. I bet you loved it. I'm out of breath. I'm fully out of breath. Yeah, I use a GIMP for my thumbnails. I used to use a website. Oh shit. I used to use a website, and I got sick and tired of being restricted to only 3 fucking pictures a day, and I was like, I kind of want to do more than 3 videos, because I record them, and normally if it's a series, yeah, it's like 3 videos, but what if I want to do 4? So I downloaded GIMP, and most thumbnails that you see now are just me messing around with GIMP. Except for the stream one. I just took a screenshot of the beginning because I didn't know what to put. That's my biggest fuck up with thumbnails, is that I don't know how to make it eye-catching. I try putting it to make it look funny. Like if you look at the Fallout ones, the Fallout 4, I tried making it look funny in most of them by putting paint over their face and stuff like that. I did little stuff like that. But to make anything else eye-catching, I generally don't know. I like to me, I try putting myself in the view of who's a rando, know nothing about my channel, and he just sees that, and I'm like, yeah, hopefully that will catch him, and keep him interested in my channel. But yeah, eye-catching stuff, I have no fucking clue on how to do. I don't even know what people want. Like, I don't know if it's a certain color I gotta put. That shit, I don't know, man. It's way beyond me. And we gotta organize this money. That's probably gonna drive people crazy, watching the stream with unorganized money. And look at that, we got a full stack right here. I can't wait till I have even more stacks of money where these were, because this whole vault, right? This whole vault over here, this comes in later in the game. I didn't want to start a new game. If you start a new fucking game, you'll find the story's funny. In my game, I blew up the piggy. I was misled. And I'm not gonna spoil too much about the story, but I was misled. And yeah, they give you this massive storage area. And the funny thing about these things is you push this, it comes down, right? And then you can jump on top of it. Takes you all the way up. Actually, I meant to come up here because I wanted to look for. I want to get an achievement, and the achievement I want, which I'll show you. I'm just looking for a piece of money. All right, let me show you the achievement that I want to achieve. And I didn't know how to start on it until I found this on the wall. So when you unlock this area, you're going to see this little poster right here. So these are all the custom monies that you'll find throughout the game. And I'm missing 2 of them, missing 3 and 7. And if you get all 10 of these, you get the achievement. And then there's the secret achievement is to get a certain amount of hoops in there, which I'm going to work on later. But most of the achievements in game are really easy to get your first playthrough. Um, but other than that, yeah, no. And actually, I think this is still. You got work. I mean, hey, that's all good. I always appreciate you stopping. I'm always appreciating you stopping by. I'm gonna keep live streaming for probably just another hour. Um, I'll since we're on the topic of like what to improve on, uh, how often do you think I should stream? Now that I'm capable of doing stream, and obviously I'm going to improve everything, how often do you think I should implement it? Because Monday is where the video would come out. He'll stay for 30 minutes. I know, but 30 minutes isn't a long time. That's a half an hour. You know, you get absorbed. And you're like my one viewer. I mean, we had Tina Delaney, which is a very loyal. That's one of my newer subscribers who interact with me. Funny enough, um, she showed me her books that she's writing and stuff, and I meant to promote them. I'll promote them next stream because I need to get the pictures for her books. She written like 3 books, and yeah. But yeah, how often do you think I should stream, Silky? Like should I do it every Wednesday and then every Monday release a video and then just stream Wednesday? I know today's like Tuesday, but that ain't the point. You stream however much you want. It's all about enjoyment and burnout. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, that's actually okay. Yeah. So just do it as much as I can, but don't do it so much where I burn out. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you. Gotcha, 100%. Because this is fun. This is actually. I'm having more fun live streaming than I am recording videos. Because in videos, I'm talking to myself. Like I'm crazy. but you know, I was doing that when the start of this live stream happened, so. So I guess I didn't win there, but you know, I think live streaming's fun, man. I think it is. I'll tell you what isn't fun is me testing and setting everything up. That was hell. Because OBS has it to where you can uh, connect your Google account to whatever, and you just hit live stream OBS and a live stream. Well, the problem is it wasn't connecting to the YouTube part of things, and it wasn't live streaming. It was live streaming on OBS, but I didn't see my stream pop up anywhere. So I'm like, okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way and get the key and fucking put it on there, and that's how we're here today. I'm just doing it by key, which is probably the most easiest shit, and I wish I would have done that in the first place. Like, I really did. I could have saved myself like tons of. Look, oh, Silky, look, look, look. That is a unique piece right here. This is a unique piece. Bobby, you have some people that I don't see you enough to make that connection. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, because I know me and you, we don't hang out, but I'm glad I ran into you. That's why I'm glad. I'm glad I ran it. Look, I'm only missing one more now. See? Unique. Under golden nut. Oh, yeah, you saw the nut. Yeah. Let me see if I get close to it. I think it's a fox. Trust me, I didn't know that was in there. And that's how I found most of these dollars, is either in these fucking little ass fucking things. The boxes. I'll show you one of them right now. Normally they're in this box right here. That's this present box. They're usually in there, or they're laying around hidden. And I'm like, damn, I don't know where else to look. I looked everywhere to find the. Now I need to look everywhere to find the last one. I only need one more for this fucking achievement. I cannot fucking wait. It's just this one damn one. Damn. It's crazy. It is some crazy level shit. But yeah, no, next stream I do, you're going to see massive improvements. Probably not the music. I got to play with that. I got the idea. I just need to put it in practice. But I'll definitely put like a wait, like a BRB screen, or like starting up or whatever. I know, but Silky, you you're a friend to me. I know we don't talk regularly on the basis, like every day you talk to me, like I do with Abyss. Abyss is somebody who's been my friend for 15 or 16 odd years. He's like a brother to me. I have a brother, but he's like another brother to me. And just seeing how I'm talking to you today, I'm glad I ran into you because sometimes when I'm watching Slot's streams, it's just really me putting it up, typing for a little bit, and I want to support him, and I would like to support all my friends. You're still a friend to me no matter what. I love supporting my friends. It's just I have a lot of friends, and a lot of my time is split. But yeah, no, Silky, you are like a friend to me, and anything you say that well, obviously is a negative. I generally thought you had. I do have. Okay, let me explain in a quick way. Basically, if Abyss was awake right now, he could tell you how it works. I go from community to community and I kind of sit myself there and then I leave. It's not on purpose. It's more about like burnout, for example. Take Minecraft. I've been on like a dozen Minecraft servers and I made like probably like more than 200 friends. I would constantly get DMs and all this other shit. Take Gary's mod. I went from server to server. I stayed in the server for a couple years, and I'm a staple. So yeah, no, I do have almost over 100 friends. It's just nowadays I filter them out because they don't talk to me like how you do. If you never showed up today on the stream, then we would never have this conversation. I do see you on Slot stream all the time. It's just I don't know if you're there or not. So I keep my friends single. Hey, that's respect, bro. That's respect right there. I wish I had a low friend count because I had to filter out my Steam when I used to play Barotrauma. I had to filter out a lot of my Steam friends because like Abyss or Viren or some of my other closer like BFFs basically. They want to hang out with me. I'm like, man, what's your name again on here? Yeah, no, I have a lot of friends, but most of them are just associates. Not like you. You're not like an associate. You're actually like a friend to me because we both like talk. It may not be all the time. It might be rare like now, but I consider you a friend, Silky, because you're not here bashing me. You're not telling me all this other shit like I have to do something. You're pretty chill. You're a chill guy. And of course, I talked with Slot. I talked with them not too long ago. We were sharing memes and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get the memes down, man. You gotta get the memes. Oh my god. I'm telling you. There's so many memes. And you know what's crazy? I have to be careful what memes I put anywhere. Like, except for my friend groups, but like in my videos, I gotta be kind of careful because I'm worried someone's gonna actually copyright strike me. But it's like, what about the meme channels that are like way bigger? That's where I put my fear aside. But it's just a thought. What if that one original? Because I get the original video. At least I try to, because I want to give credit to that person by using what they posted. But man, it's pretty hard finding originals. Like, yeah, you get someone who upload the original, but they're not the original owner. If you get what I'm saying. Making money. I wonder if this stream is gonna save. I actually wonder that. All my testing with going live privately and stuff like that, I couldn't find the stream where it was saved. I mean, I have a playlist now where it's gonna go to, which is basically called streams, but I don't know if it's gonna save or not. It's fine if it doesn't. I mean, I more or less like, I don't mind either damn way. I gotta figure out, well, that's how the cookie crumbles, and this is, mixed bills. And I know they're wet, but we put them in the washer, so that way, these bands can break, and I don't gotta, like, wait for it. That's just my little trick, you put some in there, they don't even take up that much space, but trust me, when these things, like, unband in the washer, fucking... all you gotta do is just move your shit over. Yeah, it's kind of repetitive, but what isn't repetitive in this game? Can't wait till they add things to make shit easier, like filtering out marked bills. Because there are missions that take no marked bills, and I kind of want to accept them. Because, the more jobs you do, the more money you get to stockpile. And this is little. Like, I've seen videos where they have the pallet full, and the guys literally come over here, and they're using these fucking things. It's like, bro, it's crazy how big the numbers get. It's just crazy. Okay. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dual stream because the only reason why I'm streaming on YouTube right now, it's not impossible. Yeah, yeah, no, that's why I wanted to get the plug-in. It's just that I wanted to, today I wanted to just make sure the live stream works, like actually works. That's why everything's like half-assed right now. Hell, I was changing my fucking window so I could see the comments, so I could see the chat and the game at the same time, so I don't have to always alt tab. No, I know the plugin. I just need to go download it, and then I need to figure out how to make plugin work because I'm not used. I never use plugins. Really, Kick? You can really so you can really get away with shit on Kick. Really, like you could actually get away with a lot of shit on there. Also, I didn't know there was more money in there. That's crazy. Well, now I might head over to fucking Kick. I don't know. I like YouTube. I'm gonna go on Twitch for sure. Because I know with the plugin I could fucking did that not go in there, that bitch. With the plugin I can just click of a button when I hit stream on OBS, it will go live on Twitch and it will. All I gotta do is just put the key in again. The only problem I have is how am I gonna see two different chat windows? That's my problem. I have to look around because right now the chat window for YouTube I have up like I popped out, but I don't know if I could do that for Twitch. I don't know Twitch too well. Um, but that is definitely an area I might go to. Maybe next stream or a couple streams. I gotta play with the plugin and see how it fucking works. I mean the guy in the video made it pretty easy, so. Man, we've been skipping so many jobs, and you know why? Wait, what did you say? More popular, more people have Twitch. Yeah, I know. Tina Delaney actually uses Twitch. She was telling me that because I have her on Discord, and she was telling me that because I asked her like um, well, where do you watch your like entertainment? She said, oh, I read books and I, you know, watch Twitch, and I'm like, okay, cool. So you like Twitch, and like today, I shoot her a text to tell her that I was live because I told her about me venturing into live streaming again. So yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna get that plug-in. I'm sure it's not hard to work it. Get the plug-in and then be on Twitch and YouTube. Because again, I'm on YouTube because this is where my community is based. But seeing how my views are, I guess not many of my subscribers are active. I mean, I see the ones that are. But, I never force anyone to do anything. If you don't want to watch my stuff, you don't have to. I'm never going to force somebody, to watch my shit, even if it does help with it. Because obviously watching it and, the more viewers I get, the more exposure I get. So... I have it. I do have Schedule 1, and you know what? I'm gonna make a new game. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna live. That's gonna be the next thing I live stream. That is gonna be the next game I live stream. It was either that or Battlefield 1. If I can get Battlefield 1 to work, I could definitely do Schedule 1 because I have it and I've gotten pretty fucking far. I'm gonna make a new game just for the stream and go through the process all over again. I like doing the cocaine, honestly. I like that. And there's also another game that I wanted to do. It wasn't Schedule 1. It was called Drug Dealer Simulator. The first one. The second one is completely redone. Like the way you transport product and all this other shit is just crazy. That's fine. I would never force you to watch everything. I mean, just you coming into the stream meant a lot to me. Just you coming onto the stream. I mean, the same thing with Tina Delaney when she was here. That meant a lot to me just, coming in. You don't have to watch all my content. I would never, force it. If you have the time and you want to take the time to watch it, go ahead. I appreciate any support I get anywhere. As long as it's support and it's healthy, I appreciate it. That's why I appreciate you coming by, and of course Tina Delaney coming by as well. I know there's probably a few other people that might watch my stream, like Abyss and Reggie, but Reggie's sleep schedule's random, so I don't blame him. I don't blame anyone, honestly. Abyss, he lives in the UK, so he got UK time, and I only talked with him before I had to leave for work today. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep live streaming. Maybe it's at an hour and 40 minutes. I think I want to go at least up to 2 hours, maybe 3. Teabag guy? Do we know two different Reggies? I look, my Reggie, right, is the fucking he's been in some of my videos. He's been in my Deep Rock Galactic video. He's been in my Valheim video. He's been on my channel before. And he is a wonderful person. He is most chill and very blunt. Kind of like how you're blunt, in a way. I want to say you're blunt. I mean, I take everything you told me today as a blunt response, so I'm just going to go and assume. You can call me if I'm wrong, though. But, not my Reggie. No, not your Reggie at all. My Reggie's different. My Reggie is, I'm Southern Blunt. You know what? I appreciate you being Southern Blunt. Now I know what it is. You're nice, but you're straight to the point. Welcoming, straight to the point. Man, that's something I need to adopt. That's something that I just need to adopt, man. I need to be Southern Blunt. I'm normal blunt. I mean, I don't even know when I'm not blunt. I think that's the problem with me texting. Like, when I was setting up all the details for the stream, I'm trying to think of things like, someone's gonna read the description, what should I put? And, I was like, eh. But yeah, no, do you remember I did a podcast? I don't know if you ever watched my podcast videos. I did a podcast long ass time ago. My Reggie was in that one. I did a podcast because it was called The Internet Experience, and funny enough, if you type in The Internet Experience and then Bobby Rowe, you actually will find the live stream easily. When you type Bobby Rowe normally in YouTube, it comes with all these singers and everything like that, so that's why I had to put, like, gaming as my ad. Because I noticed that I guess I was encroaching in other people's areas? I don't know. No one ever wrote me a cease and desist, or I can't even say it right. See, I'm slobbering on my words. Southern name. Is it a Southern name? I told you how I got my name, right? I told you how I came up with it, right? Country name, yeah. I told you how I got Bobby Rowe, right? I told you that story. And why is the 20 being spin around? Yeah, no, the way how I got Bobby Rowe, I'll tell you the quick version. Basically, I was playing Elder Scrolls Online, and my previous character was Master Novice, and the whole shtick was that he's a master at being a noob. That was my whole idea. And I'm like, I need to come up with a new character, something that would get people's attention, not like Master Novice, because even though I look back on it, that's probably the best goddamn thing I ever made originally. But in my head, I'm thinking, I want Bobby Hill from King of the Hill, and then I don't want to use his last name Hill, so I just put Rowe. And I typed that in as my ESO character, and ever since then, I just stuck with the name. Like my name is such a staple in all the people I talk with, like yourself, or like Slot. There's like even like Abyss. Like, they don't call me, like, people that know me by Master Novice don't call me that no more. They just call me Bobby. They like the new name. They like the new name, and I just stuck with it for years. Never changed it. And I never knew that there were other like country singers, because they were country. I listened to some of their songs because I was curious, and I'm like, yeah, I did not know this was a country name. Here, I'm thinking I'm all original and shit, and I'm like, hell nah. Ain't no originality. But no, I always try to be as original as possible on a serious note. That's why I put in gaming, because it looks like they're singers. Yeah, we making that money. What would you do with all this money, Silky? What would you do? All these euros over here, all these USD. What are you gonna do with all this money? Come on, tell me what you're gonna do with all that money. Oh, I gotta dump these. These are counterfeit. I was wondering what that was. Shit, this is all counterfeit. Wow, that is. You know what? I'm glad you told me that because I've always wondered what would happen if because I thought names could be copyrighted. I didn't know, but now seeing that you explained it, thank you. See, I didn't know that. I was like, oh, that's why I put gaming as my @ symbol, and you notice my intros, I just put Bobby Rowe. Only because I couldn't fit gaming in there properly, and it made the whole thing look weird. But thank you, now I know. I'm actually kind of happy now, because I was kind of worried. I was kind of worried there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be live streaming. I don't know, I got to think of a schedule. I like having a schedule. I know next live stream I'm probably gonna do schedule one like you said because man that game is pretty funny. But there's another game that my brother Abyss bought for me today. We were playing it. It's called Drive Beyond the Horizons, and it is just the most wackiest shit possible. It is a very wacky game. It's like you just drive, right? You just drive and it's crazy. Like you can have Nintendo in your name, but you can't sell a T-shirt that says Nintendo on it because of the patent. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, that. Thank you. Now I'm trying to expand my brand because I make no money off anything. I make no money off my videos. I'm just trying to get famous. I don't care if I make money or not. Money is always a plus. But hey, if I don't make it, I don't make it. You know, I'm not aiming for the money. I'm doing YouTubing for mainly my enjoyment, and then like I give you the backstory, like with Dashi, I want to make people laugh, and I want to make people just have a good time in my videos. You know, like that's like you're having a bad day, and then you watch my video, like man, I'm not having a bad day anymore. That's why I wanna. That's why I want to imprint. Yeah, that's like my goal. And also, of course, I want to have a very active community, very interactive too. I have all the stuff laid down. It's just, I guess not a lot of people are active in my community, which is understandable. I'm not going to force you to. But, yeah. I mean, you could take example the voting. I mean, I don't even know if people even know the voting's out. I talk about it when it comes up, obviously, but it's like, I don't think people even notice that I put up a poll. And I don't know, I'm thinking of stopping the poll on a serious note. I'm thinking of just like I choose what the next game is, but then I think back like hang on a minute. What if somebody in my community didn't like that decision? And it's like it's a back and forth, you know. I just go back and forth with myself and it's like I really don't know. I generally don't know what I want to do. I know I need to take like a firm stance because you know it's my channel and stuff, but I choose Second Meyer. I have one love it. I don't have the space. Well, okay, theoretically I don't. I could put it on top of my camera system because my house has a camera. I technically do have it. It's just that I need to get one of those dual fucking HDMI things because I have 3 HDMI ports. You need to do what makes you happy. You're right. You know what? Having a second monitor would be so happy. You know why? Because even right now, with this being in windowed, you can't see it. But let me tell you something. I have to tab out to see your full message. All right, and I don't want to make this screen so tiny because if you know you'll probably see it if you scroll back in the stream. I had to resize it a lot, and I was like, yeah, this is as best as I can make it where I don't fully alt tab. But yeah, I always do what makes me happy. Hell, I wouldn't be sitting here doing YouTube if it didn't make me happy. I mean, I take breaks. There are times where I take breaks on YouTube. I don't want to. I never want to take a break. I want to keep my schedule going. But I don't know. There's just times I take big fat breaks. YouTube should have a pin. Or yeah, they do. I popped it out. Yeah, no, they do. They have it. I just popped it out in its own window so I could fucking see it, or else I have to Alt Tab my way all the way back to the streaming, whatever you want to call it. Um, as much as I would like to see the overlay, like, permanently, Windows has it where you could take one application, put it on the side, and then you could take the other application and put it on this side, and for some odd reason it's not working with this game. I have it in windowed and everything, so I don't know why Windows isn't just snapping. That's what I usually do. Even when I'm like watching videos or whatever, I multitask all the time, especially when editing. I just couldn't make it work for this time. But no, I'm definitely going to invest in a fucking second monitor. I just need to get like a splitter for an HDMI, because one of the HDMI ports on my TV right now, I have 3 ports, and the third one was damaged. I had like a really shitty cable in there, and I kept pushing it in, so it's kind of my fault. It's shitty. I'm going to take blame for it. But yeah, it don't work no more. You cannot connect anything to the third port. And I'm like, only got 2, and I'm using the first one, obviously, because I need to fucking see. But the other one's being taken up by my camera system that we have in the house. And I'm like, shit. There goes my 2. But I know if I get a splitter, I can easily just, connect the both and then plug it in by one. And we're making money. Of course, I think these are all just yen. I kind of wonder something. Are any of these yen? Yeah, so that one was yen, that's yen. Euro, I got all the US, euro. I'm trying to think what I'm looking out for this one would be. Too lazy to type. Ask about your PC GPU situation. What are you talking about? Well, what are you talking about? Like earlier I was talking about my fucking GPU being dumb? The whole fucking black screen and everything? Yeah, no, fuck that. I hated that. I literally recorded one episode of the series. I just did a coin flip and it just black screen. It was just dumb. Number HDMI ports and display ports. Good question. I don't know. I know I got 3 HDMI ports, but display ports? No fucking idea. I'm not that smart. All I know is plug computer in, plug thing in, and then plug thing in again. Like that is as far as my knowledge goes. Hell, I don't even remember what the because I always had a TV. I never had like an actual monitor that uses what's it called? It started with a V, wasn't it? Like I forgot what the blue cable thingy. I never had an actual monitor. I always had fucking TVs. I don't think I've ever had an actual monitor. Well, that's a lie. I had a laptop. And I missed that laptop, too. I spent like $300 on it. Best fucking laptop I ever fucking had. I used it for school. Then when I graduated, I was at my old place. And I fucking I had my room layout a specific way. I like that like cubicle type way, like an office cubicle. And I had my laptop on the side, which I was using as a Discord, like a second monitor, but you gotta pull it up. I was using it for Discord, and I had a water bottle next to it, and I knocked it the fuck over, and it just fried. It just turned black. It's like, oh no, I killed my laptop. I literally said that exact phrase. Oh no, I killed my laptop. God damn it. I wasn't really annoyed. I mean, it was on its way out anyways. I only spent like $300 on it. I just needed it for school. I got sick and tired of my teachers telling me, we're going to send it through your email, right? They did all our work virtually, and all you do is just fill in the blanks. It was just crazy. Now looking back, I really should have, because it works for phones. So yeah, no, now looking back, I really should have just threw it in rice. I don't know, it just, the screen went black, wouldn't turn on, so I said, fuck it, it's fried. I thought there was just no saving it. Also, where did I put my fucking tape? There it is. I need my tape. Also, if you don't know, which one's max? This was you do that. That's the efficient way of doing it. You could just click on it and yeah. But I like doing it this way. This way more fun. Yeah, I mean, fuck. You know what? I know my brother watches my videos. I already told him, like, bro, get me a laptop for Christmas. I don't give a fuck if Christmas is all the way down at the bottom of the list of you know, holidays. I'm like, bro, I know you can't afford it for my birthday, even though my birthday's not until, like, fucking September. But, yeah, no. I told him, get me a decent laptop, like an office laptop, you know, nothing too majorly powerful like my big beast of a computer I have. I want something that, you know, is just decent, can run an application, call it a day. I'm not looking for anything like playing games on it. It's more just a utility thing. Alright, now, this is yen. That means this was this. We are definitely packing. Oh, those are counterfeit. I was wondering what the fuck that was. I'm staring at that like a dumbass. Oh, hell no. See, right here, this is wet. I hate that. I don't know how that even happened. But, time to throw it in here. Makes the whole batch wet. Don't matter, just dry it. Also, you get a washing machine, you get all this other stuff. I sent a heart on Discord to my DM list. We can talk about content creation and more streams later when I'm not about to head to work. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine, yeah. Just DM me whenever. If I don't respond, that's probably because I'm busy with something or at work myself. So yeah, no, I'll see you later, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely thank you. Is this counterfeit? I have to check now. I have to check and see if this is counterfeit. And I can't fucking tell because it's daytime. Fuck it. This is definitely counterfeit. And then these are counterfeit. These are dry. We're gonna put these bitches back in there. We definitely. Nah, I'm gonna try. There we go. You know what? I'm actually going to end the live stream here. Of course, if this is recorded, which I don't know if it is or not, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this from if it is recorded and it's in the playlist, you'll see the playlist, which is streams. If you enjoyed the stream, thank you. Thank you for everyone that stopped by. A big thank you to obviously Unknown, who is Silky, a really good friend of mine, and then Tina Delaney for stopping by today. She has a book. She has a couple books, and I'm going to what is it? I will give her a shout out on her books that she already did. I gotta connect with her to see what she wants. 'Cause, it's her property, and I'm just promoting it for free because I'm nice like that. But yeah, I will definitely see you guys in the next live stream or in the next video. And yeah, I'll see you next time.